Good morning, guys. Happy Thursday. Wow, I am back on the vlog. I actually picked up the camera. Yes. So it has been quite a while, but I have been so busy, literally so busy between work and school and now quarantine life. Like, energy has been on the low. So yes, I got up this morning, I made my smoothie. It's my green smoothie with my NutriBullet, and I was like, I'm going to pick up the camera, just start talking to you guys, and we're going to go from there. So how have you guys been holding up in quarantine life? That's what I want to know. Leave me your thoughts, your comments down below, how you guys are working out, how you guys are just adjusting to this new life that we're in right now. So yeah, Riley is over here chilling, living his best quarantine life because he's getting all of my attention when I'm at home, per usual anyways. So yeah, things at work are seriously ridiculous with this whole PPE situation. We do have a pretty much designated COVID floor at my unit. One of our ICUs, because I told you guys, basically have 4 ICUs at my hospital. One of them is pretty much now primarily the COVID floor. Do have some issues with the PPE situation. Not going to go into all that because you guys can literally read about it all over social media. But honestly, I'm just out here trying to make sure that I stay healthy, that I make sure my family's healthy, while taking care of my patients at the same time. So yeah, honestly, today is just going to be another chill back day. I think I am going to ride out and see if I can find anything that's open as far as oh, I do know Target is open. I might do a Target run because there's a couple of things that I need. Grocery stores are basically air. Now y'all want to make an air sandwich, go ahead and make you a run to the grocery store, okay? But yeah, I might do a Target run. But other than that, it will be a day of getting papers done. I literally have 2 papers. One of them is almost finished for my epidemiology class. The other one I have to get started on for my evidence-based practice class. Hey guys, how are you? Happy Saturday. So I am headed into work tonight. I just wanted to come on and see how you guys were doing. So yeah, I have some updates for you guys. I am finishing up my last couple shifts here. And if you guys have not known or have not been following me on Instagram, then you may or may not know, but I have been in DC. So I finally will pin drop my location if you guys have not known. So I've been working in DC on my first travel contract. So I have a couple more shifts here. I was actually offered an extension at the facility that I'm working with, but I also had 2 other interviews with some other locations out of state, and I decided to go for one of those, just given the nature of the healthcare system and the crisis that we're in now. So I am going to be documenting that journey as I prepare to take another travel assignment in another state. So yeah, I am going to be helping out in the crisis. So yeah, I am going to be documenting that journey as I prepare to move and continue in my travel nurse journey. That was the purpose of me wanting to be a travel nurse. Like, I wanted to just move, explore. You guys know I like to travel, and then just, you know, just be a travel nurse. Like, I feel like I'm really in it. I'm really in the thick of it now, and just being in a pandemic, which I've never experienced in my life as a professional, as a healthcare provider, working, to say I'm blessed is an understatement, given the fact that so many individuals have been out of work or working from home, and just given the situation that they're in and they may not be used to it. So yes, to say I'm blessed is a complete understatement. So I'm super excited for this journey that is ahead. I'm not going to share with you guys right now in this vlog, so you guys have to stay tuned for the next vlog to find out where I'm going. But I will say that I have begun packing, getting things in order. So yeah, stay tuned for that. Hey guys, how are you? Happy Sunday. So I am just waking up a few hours ago. Yes, this is what I look like waking up post night shift. I had put a mask on my face when I went to sleep. I have an icy hot patch on because I'm having some pain here from my migraines. So yes, not everything is glitz and glam in the nursing community, okay? Always remember that. I'm going to show you guys what I've been working on first before I even come back in here and do my skincare stuff. So I got a large thing of the Free and Clear. So I use this detergent in particular because I have eczema and sensitive skin. So I use detergent already that is free of fragrance and dyes, but I use the one in particular that has Clorox in it that's safe for colors, so I can wash my scrubs and my general clothes in this. So you guys might be wondering, well, why are you taking laundry detergent, cleaning supplies, things like that? So I'm going to be staying in a co-living space. So I'm going to have my own private room, but there will be 2 bathrooms. So of course that means that there will be shared bathrooms, and then there will be like 1 shared kitchen as well. So these are going to be my personal items that I keep with me in my room and carry them as I need them, and I'm going to put my name on them as well. So the place that I'm going to be staying, I'll talk about all this in another vlog, so you guys stay tuned for that. They are offering like rooms and things like that for healthcare professionals that are coming to the area. I almost slipped up and said where I was going. I don't want to drop that right now. So they're offering rooms for healthcare providers coming to the area. So I've already been able to secure lodging. So I've already got all that set up. So is what I already have in my suitcase that I've started prepping. Alright, so I've already started purchasing some water. So I've got 3 cases in here of Smart Water. The other one is right here. So I also have a dormitory size refrigerator that is larger than the skincare fridge that I use. I'm waiting for that to come. I did an order on Best Buy, so I'm getting that. So that's what my water, my snacks, and things are going to stay in. I did a restock on, you know, just pads. I'm going to put some things in here. I have some more little laundry items, some fabric softener. I did grab like just some cold items. So there's some Mucinex in here as well. I grabbed me a bottle of alcohol. Isopropyl, you guys. Isopropyl alcohol. This is the 70%. I cannot find the 91%, which is what I like to use. I have my ZzzQuil, because I am still going to be on night shift, and I do use ZzzQuil. It helps me sleep. I grabbed myself another thing of deodorants, the deodorant that I use, just maybe in case you guys wanted to know. And then I grabbed just some more body wash. So I use the Stress Relief from Bath and Body Works. So yeah, that's what I have so far, you guys. Like I said, the purpose of me doing this is so I can literally hit the ground running, because like I said, I'm going to be going to a new place, starting at a new hospital. I have orientation, trying to learn my way around, and I will not have time to be trying to go out and buy snacks, buy essentials, buy things like that. So this is the purpose of this. Hey guys, how are you? So it is Monday night. I am actually in the process of getting ready for work. So I actually have been just putting on my scrub pants and just like an under top. I'm not putting on my whole like complete scrub set, because practically every time I go into work now, I have to check the board, figure out where I'm working, and if I'm on one of the 2 units that are pretty much like our COVID designated units, then we are changing out of our personal scrubs and putting on hospital scrubs. So it's just easier for me just to throw off like one top and my scrub pants. So this is all I'm going to go into work with tonight. So yeah, I've got my serums, my moisturizers, things like that. So I'm going to go ahead and do all that. So I know you guys are probably wondering like what it is actually like being a healthcare worker, like with everything that's going on. I will say there are a lot of things going on, a lot of things that I've done that honestly, prior to this pandemic that's going on, I would have not done in healthcare before. Our mask situation is limited, so we only get one N95 mask, and we have to use that for the whole shift, one per patient, and one face shield. So we put the N95 in a little brown bag, which is like taped outside the patient's door. We have to limit the number of times that we can go into the patient's room. So it's usually like right when we get there, we're doing handoff. So we can go in and make sure we get the patient turned. And then so I'll usually stay in the room, make sure I get my assessment done and all of that. So when I come out, I can chart that and everything. And then the next few times that we go in will be like around bedtime. And then of course, like I'm lysoling everything behind me and stuff like that. So it's a process. It's a process. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and gel my hair down, gel those edges down. Like everything that's a non-essential business is closed. So I have not been able to make a hair appointment and things like that. So I'm trying to manage my hair on my own. So yes, we're surviving out here, you guys. We're making it through by the grace of God. But I love you guys. I will talk to you guys later. So bye guys. Hey guys, how are you? So welcome back to the vlog. Today is oh wow, April 1st. So does sis have a story for you guys? So as you guys know, I have been in a stretch of 3, but I want to talk to you guys about a legit serious issue that is going on. I have worked on the COVID ICU floor because I knew I was on the floor. I knew I had a positive patient. I knew what I was getting into ahead of time. That's one thing. It's something different when you realize that a patient that you have been caring for over 2 nights that was never tested because they never met the criteria, they were never in the hospital for suspected corona at all. You transfer to the floor, and then the nurse from that floor calls to tell you, oh, hey, by the way, that patient that you had that you just transferred to us tested positive for the corona. Yeah, y'all are probably shook because that's how this story time is about to go. Your girl is now legit in mandated 14-day quarantine. I had to leave work early. So the situation was basically like a brush fire that spread out of control, because then it was like looking for a needle in the haystack, trying to track down all of the people that came in contact with a patient that tested positive that was never on any type of isolation precaution. So you guys know what that means, right? If you don't already, because he was never on isolation, never on any type of precautions. I never was fully gowned or garbed up. I just used my standard nursing PPE with my interactions with him. So hand washing, hand sanitizing, gloves for nursing. There was no indication that I needed to wear gown, N95, absolutely nothing. There was no isolation. He never even tested. He was never even tested while he was in the ICU with us. Do you guys see what I'm saying? Do you guys see what I'm saying here? So now I get sent home because the risk for exposure was great. Having been in contact with someone who tested positive and having had no respirator, no N95, absolutely nothing for 2 whole freaking shifts, y'all. So what does my healthcare team want me to do? Self-monitor myself with this little thermometer that I was given. I have a paper here, which I have folded down because the top half has my personal information, name, address, phone number. So I have to monitor myself, take my temperature 2 times a day, and circle if I'm having any of these symptoms that are listed on this piece of paper, which you guys have to understand with this virus. Individuals are testing positive that are asymptomatic. They're testing positive and not having symptoms, period, or having very mild symptoms that would almost be like seasonal allergy type symptoms. So I'm monitoring myself with this little piece of paper and a thermometer. So my hospital is not doing anything about trying to figure out how employees that came in contact with this individual are going to get tested. And because being a healthcare worker, I am already at the greatest risk of exposure myself, I contacted my provider, set up a telemedicine consult. Sis was like, you know what, we about to take matters in our own hand. Jesus, you take the wheel and we're about to roll, okay? Skirt, we about to go. So I had a telemedicine consult with my provider, told him exactly what happened, minus, patient confidentiality stuff, but basically in a nutshell, told him what happened. He knows my background. He knows the type of work environment that I'm in. And he was like, as a frontline worker, our healthcare providers need to be tested. And I'm going to make sure that you receive a coronavirus test. So one of the main points that he stressed that I absolutely agree with is our healthcare providers being on the front line, that we like to call it, they do need to be receiving the test. Yes, screening before I go into work. Yeah, that's great, wonderful. But guess what? Night 1, I took care of this patient, didn't know he was positive. Night 2, I go in, got screened, and still took care of the same patient, then come to find out he was positive. So how good are these screening systems before we even go into the hospital? Because you're screening my temperature with a forehead thermometer and you don't even touch my forehead. No. I am going to have the COVID-19 test today, and I will be going to the drive-up test center. So you have to have the telemedicine consult first, have to see if you meet criteria, what your risk factors are, blah, blah, blah. Go to the drive-up test site. So that means I'll stay in my vehicle. They will come to my vehicle, swab me from the car, and then I will await my results. So in the meantime, I am self-monitoring, self-quarantining, and will not be back at work until further notice. So I just wanted to let you guys know what has happened. I wanted to update you guys and just let you guys know that this is real. This is our new reality right now for everybody, not just healthcare workers. You honestly do not know who you're coming in contact with, whether they are positive or not, and you have to take every precaution necessary. So some might ask, okay, well, why wasn't I just wearing a regular mask? We're not just walking around the hospital at my facility just wearing regular, surgical mask or whatever for every patient encounter. And just let you guys know how it's going. Right now, I do not have a fever. None of the symptoms that are listed I am exhibiting, so we're fine. Just monitoring myself, staying hydrated, taking, my vitamins, vitamin C, which I've always been taking, always trying to maintain a healthy immune system. So with that being said, I just wanted to give you guys an update. So I will talk to you guys in a little bit.